Hey guys, welcome back to another video. The sky is talking and we are all cameras and we are definitely seeing things that we probably shouldn't be seeing. Some of this stuff is just hard to miss. We're going to go to Norman, Oklahoma. We're going to go down to Australia. You're going to see something mysterious coming out of the mountains of Australia. You guys are also going to see a dark cylinder, a very obvious dark cylinder in the nighttime sky out of Missouri. And then I have a flashing light update to share with you guys. The phenomena continues to sweep the earth. We're going to start off here in Norman, Oklahoma. Video footage sent in by Diane from 3:20 in the morning on 5/18 of 2025. Here we go.
What is that? What the heck is that red thing in the sky? What is that? Look. Regular sky. Boom.
That's not the first time we've seen glowing orange skies here recently. I've had another video sent in of the same exact phenomena going from Oklahoma to Missouri. Check this out. This is wild and crazy. A dark cylinder was spotted in the nighttime sky. Video footage sent in by Eric Covington. It also has narration. Here we go.
What is that, man? Holy shit, come here and look at this. Look. I can't get... Hold on, get... Right there. See it now? Tell me that ain't craft. Look at it. You see it? Yeah. What is it? It's right there. It's hard to see. It's hard to see, but... Hey. Man, what is that?
Isn't that wild? It just doesn't look natural like the rest of the clouds you see up there. Something looked out of place, and that's what caught his attention above Clinton, Missouri. Look at that. Looks like a black cylinder tucked in behind the clouds, obviously, but it's shaping the clouds like a cylinder sitting up there at an angle. And whenever we see these things that look like crafts in the sky, they're always sitting at a slight angle like that. What an incredible observation. This is a slightly different format. I was just trying to possibly pull forward any other features every once in a while, like right there. See that? See that rogue light kind of dancing around the cylinder on the right-hand side? What is that? Some form of energy, maybe? Maybe it had an energy field around it? Maybe these are little scout ships or something? I have no idea. All I know is it looked like it was of intelligent origin. It didn't look like a natural cloud just sitting up in the sky. That's what compelled Eric to take the video in the first place. What a great catch by Eric out of Clinton, Missouri. Going from Clinton, Missouri in the northern hemisphere down to Toongabbie, Australia, which is in Victoria, way out here in a remote location. There's no city lights. In fact, what you're about to see were spotted above these mountains right here. Check this out. You're going to see some mysterious lights appear from those mountains, witnessed by two people, Luke and Hannah. Watch how three of them join right here in the middle. Almost look like they're going to collide. Look at that right there. And they said these lights appeared from the mountains, way out where nobody lives. So what would be out in the middle of a mountainous area in the form of a white orb flying around for unknown reasons? Looks like they're of intelligent origin, but where did they come from? What were they doing? And then ultimately, where did they go? Another mysterious sky observation. I mean, the skies have been talking. They've been very active here recently. Speaking of active, I've got more amazing footage to share with you guys from various locations around the world. Dennis, 5/16 of 2025, in the eastern sky out of Spring Hill, Florida. Looked up and saw that. Just looked out of place, didn't fit in with anything else in the sky because there wasn't anything else in the sky to even see except that. That was stealing the show at the time, and he didn't know what it was. He lives there in Spring Hill and had never seen anything like it before. Just came out of nowhere. Again, like it was under intelligent control. What was it doing? Where did it go? And then where did it come from? And right here, it just simply vanished into the nighttime sky. Example number 2. Again, the sky is talking. Cocoa Beach, Florida. Corey looked out over the water and saw that. How do you describe that? Like a ball of energy just sitting out above the water off Cocoa Beach. Wasn't making any noise, wasn't blinking, wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter. Just a mysterious, what's the best way to describe it, as a ball of energy off the coast of Cocoa Beach, Florida. Example number 3, north sky near the Big Dipper. Check this out. Christy Sanders noticed a collection of lights on the night of the 17th. And this is not a Starlink satellite train, and you'll see why here in just a second. Look at how close those two are together. Yes, they seem to be traveling at the same speed. They seem to be traveling together. There's 2 more that were very close together. But they don't look like a classic Starlink satellite train. And then there's one by itself, way far apart from the other ones, and then those 2 right there. That's just not a typical Starlink satellite train. And in the northern sky in the vicinity of the Big Dipper. They normally travel from east to west. So not quite sure what she saw in the northern sky. Right there is another close-up view of those 2 that were very close. Great catch by Christy out of the northern sky. Example number 4, Star Lady, May 11th of 2025. Not sure of the location, but she too looked up and saw a mysterious light in the nighttime sky moving along at a pretty good clip. Wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, wasn't making any noise, wasn't blinking, looks way too big to be a drone, moving very, very fast until it disappeared out of her field of view. There it goes. What in the world is going on in the skies above the earth? Example number 5 out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Video footage sent in by Lisa from May 17th of 2025 at 4:13 a.m. Another light in the middle of the night, right there, just cruising around very quietly, wasn't blinking, wasn't making any noise, didn't have any wings or propellers. Just kind of cruising through the nighttime sky. Example number 6. Here we go, out of Commerce, Michigan. Viewer wishes to remain anonymous as they too noticed a light moving through the nighttime sky, moving horizontally across the sky at a pretty good clip from right to left, and then disappeared behind the trees. Don't know what it was. Didn't appear to be a helicopter. Moving way too fast to be a lantern. And then behind this was yet another one that was a different color. Check it out. That's not a Chinese lantern. Chinese lanterns are at the mercy of the wind. That was self-propelled, whatever it was. Here's example number 7 out of British Columbia up in Canada. Brandon, the night of 5/18 of 2025. He too, like Star Lady, looked up and saw what looked like a solid white orb. Corey saw one off the coast of Cocoa Beach. Here's yet another one up in Canada. What are these things? They're all over the earth. I suppose if you went outside and just looked at the sky long enough, you would more than likely see one. Based off the video footage that I get in on a daily basis, I would say that's probably the case. Wendy Woodward looked up and saw this in the nighttime sky. May of 2025. Not sure of the exact date, but she saw that first one and then 2 right behind it. You're going to see one accelerate, which rules out a Chinese lantern. Not an airplane, not a helicopter. Watch this one right here accelerate. So that tells you those were not lanterns. What were they? Where were they going? And what were they doing? This next segment by Danny, Noah, and Marge has narration. Here we go.
That's not a satellite. That's a complete orb and through the... Oh, yeah.
It's still. And the weird thing is, the Earth is spinning, so it's actually keeping up with us. There we go. The Earth spins about 1,500 miles per hour. Sure. Yeah, so basically, if it's not moving, that means it's following the same plane as Earth.
And they were describing it the best way that they could. They described it as an orb, obviously of different colors, remained stationary, wasn't making any noise. Clearly not a helicopter, and clearly not an airplane. Way to go, guys. You are wide awake and on the ball. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says, Have a Large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.